Alright, the Sickleman. He strikes fear into the hearts of wastelanders everywhere. But who is he? Where did he come from? Is he still around? So today, we will be looking at some of the theories surrounding Sickleman. Like, comment, subscribe, let's get into it. For those of you that have never heard of the Sickleman, it's not surprising. There's not a lot of info about him. He operated prior to 2102 and earned the name Sickleman because he used a sickle to kill people and decapitate them. It's kind of self-explanatory. He's not related to any quests, but if you want to travel to his house out of morbid curiosity, travel to the North Kanawha Lookout. Then travel south to this old shack. You'll find an opening. Once inside, you'll find some junk, a lead ore deposit, and, dun dun dun, a sickle. You'll also find many headless corpses and a message written in chalk on the wall that reads, "Sickleman is here." Now, before the Wastelanders update, the message read, "Sickleman was here." So, guess who's back? Back again. Sickleman's back, tell a friend. Anyways, the only other reference to Sickleman is by Stephen Scarberry. He's the crazy Mothman cultist that you can have just living at your camp. Because who doesn't want a cultist living in their camp? He says, "Have you heard of a man with a sickle going around removing heads?" And as for lore, that's pretty much it. Even the Fallout Wiki just barely has anything on him. So now, let's look at some theories on who the Sickleman could be. The owners of Black Bear Lodge, Wesley or Carl Addington, or both. Now, Black Bear Lodge is located here, which really isn't too far from the Sickleman shack. So, they're close, kinda, sorta. But go to the basement of the Black Bear Lodge, and sitting on a stereo is a holotape titled The Addington's Dangerous Game.
Well, another hunting season comes to a close. I guess we should start packing up the lodge.
Yes, I suppose we should.
What's the problem? This was a great season.
I know. It's just, well, it's getting quite boring. We have the same thing every year.
Oh my God. Then what do you want? If you have something to say, then spit it out already.
All right. Before you judge, hear me out. What if we hunted something new? Something that was a real challenge for a change. Something that can fight back. We circulate an advertisement offering a free weekend at the lodge. People will have no idea what they're really getting into. It's perfect.
Wait, are you talking about hunting humans?
Don't act so surprised. You know it makes sense. I can see it on your face.
Well, do you really think we can get away with it?
With our wealth, dear brother, we can get away with anything.
Okay, what we got from this tape is Wesley is bored with hunting the local wildlife. So he suggests to his brother that they invite something that can fight back. I don't know, I think wildlife can fight back. If you fight a bear, find a bear and fight it with your hands, like a man, or something to that effect. Wesley wants to invite people to a free weekend at the lodge and hunt them. Carl's only concern is getting caught. Not, hey, we shouldn't kill people for funsies. But Wesley tells him not to worry because they're rich and they can get away with it. It's kind of like real life. Rich people just getting away with felonies and such. Okay, but in real life, this is based on a short story written by Richard Connell in 1924. And the movie made in 1932 called The Most Dangerous Game. In all honesty, I could show the entire movie right here, and not be demonetized, because it entered the public domain in 2020, but I won't, because I don't feel like downloading the entire movie. We have to take this for what it is, Fallout lore. This holotape is Fallout lore. Okay, 2 guys wanting to hunt people for sport. Now, if you search farther around the lodge, you'll find a detective case file, but that doesn't mean they were the Sickleman. They were murdering people for sport. Why the detective investigating this would bring the whole file is beyond me. But he's probably dead, or Wesley and Carl paid him off for the file. Now, the major detail missing is there's not one sickle in this entire lodge. So really, in conclusion, is Wesley or Carl the Sickleman? I'm gonna say no. These were just bored rich folk wanting to spice things up. They don't refer to themselves as the Sickleman, and for anyone to say they didn't want to give away the Sickleman identity, I say, why not? They literally put their entire plan on a holotape, their entire murder plan. Why not just say, hey, I'm the Sickleman? So, it's a decent theory, but no. It's just rich people being bored, strike again. There are other theories out there. They're not as, good as that one. But the other one of the other ones is the Sickleman is Wise Charles. The evidence for this is the writing on the wall. Before the Wastelanders DLC, it reads Sickleman was here. After the DLC, it reads Sickleman is here. And that's when people started showing up back to the Wastelands. That's when we got the Mothman Equinox. Also, the chair in the dining room of the Sickleman's house has wheels. Charles is in a wheelchair. Also, during the Mothman Equinox, there is a sickle sitting next to Charles. Okay, but all of this is highly circumstantial. For one, how does he get under the house to hide the bodies? He's literally in a wheelchair. How does he lure victims to his house? There are stairs everywhere at the Sickleman shack. If this was Charles's house, wouldn't it have like a ramp or something to help him move along? Fun little theory, but no. I don't think we'll ever find out who Sickleman was or is. It's just one of those things that Bethesda puts in a game to make people theorize and talk. It's a talking point. Who could he be? Where is he? What's his favorite dish? So, what are your Sickleman identity theories? Put it in the comments below. As for me, I'm going to go out and pretend I am Sickleman, because I got the sickle. Starting with this poor sap. Ah, crap, he's invincible. I thank you for watching. If you like this video, throw it a like. Any questions, concerns, complaints, praise, or just general agitation, put it in the comments section below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Remember, be safe out there, and as always, a good day.